Today my topic is about the does agriculture export lead towards economic growth in RCP country evidence from co-integration and PMG ARDL approach. In this presentation, we are only using two variables, agriculture export and economic growth. For like our own research, we have lots of variables, but for this presentation only we have used two variables. In my team, it's based on our work on the team. So let's start the introduction. When you say about regional economic integration, we have seen lots of European unions which have been successfully doing the trade among each other, and another is NAFTA. And if you say from the agriculture perspective, the agriculture export improves the product production by engaging international customers. From there, we can get foreign reserve, foreign exchange, and foreign customers. And focusing on the export diversification through the exporting the new goods and new developing the market may also accelerate and help to grow the rural economic growth. And for that, we had study for RCP countries for agriculture export lead growth towards economic growth. RCP is a free trade agreement between Australia, I can say it. Australia, Brunei, Japan, New Zealand, Singapore, and South Korea as a high-income group, and Cambodia, China, Indonesia, Philippines, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, Thailand, and Vietnam as a middle-income group. These are the countries which you can see in the map. This is taken from figures. And if you see from agriculture towards the GDP, if you see from in the middle income, this as a high income group, which is less than 10% towards the GDP. If you see from the middle income group, you can see more, almost it's a little bit higher than 10% the GDP. And why RCP? As of 2020, the 15 member nations make up around 30% of world population, 2.2 billion people, and 30% of the world GDP, $26.2 trillion, making it the most prominent and trade bloc in history. And RCP is the first free trade pact between the three of the Asia four big economies, China, Japan, and South Korea. In this study, ELG hypothesis, export lead growth hypothesis we have used to examine the RCP from 1960 to 2017 using the annual data. In our own other research, like we have used other variables. So for this presentation only, we have used two variables. This aim to test the hypothesis that there is a possible relationship between economic growth and agriculture export in high income and middle income country. And we have separated into two groups. And data use our GDP as a GDP per capita annual person, and GDP AGX refer to agriculture raw material export percentage of mercantile export in the economic study. In general form of equation, you can just see our GDP and AGX, and we use in the panel form, and then we analyze the PMG ARDL method to analyze the long-term and short-term effect. This is the summary of the data. And then we use the panel unit to test whether the variable are in level 0 or 1. And we find that it's a mixed one. So, and most of the data are significant at level 1. And for that, we have used, in the common unit process, Levin and weighted. And for the individual process, we have used a percent string ADF and PP test. And for the co-integration test, yes, we found that both the high income and low middle income group, they are co-integrated with each other. And this is a PMG ARDL panel ARDL test. And we found that for the long-term relationship for middle income group, it is significant. For high income group, we don't find any significant relationship towards economic growth. And for short run, yes. For the both country, both group, middle income group and high income group is significant. Based on this, we results show that the agriculture export in the long term for the middle income group is significant, but not in the high income group. We suggest it is necessary for the national regional policy to engage and coordinate a complementary agriculture and trade practice. And in addition to the concluding, the agriculture export, especially in middle income group, has a significant long-term influence on economic growth and planner and decision maker that enacts a policy to increase economic volume and size with RCP, and it ascribes to the strong relationship between export and economic growth. The growth in the economy is projected to have positive influence in RCP in short term. Furthermore, through its beyond the scope, after determining which category of agriculture, which type of product exchange are firmly related, and integration of may improve the focus in agriculture, trade, and settlement. Thank you.